Day one started on Thursday, April 21st, with the arrival of hundreds of vans into the dry lake bed, and it was awesome. It was really a lot of planning coming to a head, and being able to see so many vans arrive was really rewarding and exciting at the same time.
It started off last year. We went down there and we're just driving on these little four-wheel trails, and then you come out and it's just like, boom. Massive, gorgeous lake bed, mountains, flat dirt as far as the eye can see. And we said, we have to come back here next year. We have to create something epic in the desert, and Flarespace took that and ran with it.
Going to the Back to Baja event was actually the first time that I had ever been to Baja, and it was the perfect introduction to Mexico for me.
The absolute beauty of everything all around us, with how well Flarespace had all the markings to get a rookie like me back to the event space in an area I had never been for, was second to none.
So many amazing people made a difficult trek, crossing the border, driving hours south, and then as soon as you get off the main road, another 13 miles through recently graded dirt roads. They were all super pumped to be there.
The fact that 300 plus rigs made it out, I think is pretty epic.
I couldn't believe how much infrastructure was set up in what was just days earlier a completely empty dry lake bed. To see it was unreal.
There were bars and restaurants and a stage and music and vans and awesome people. And did I mention vans? So many vans.
I think my favorite part was that you could take any motorized vehicle and go like ripping through the desert, whether that was a Super 73, a Razor, a side-by-side, a van, even the RV we drove out there, like you could just take whatever, and it was incredible.
We pulled the motorcycles out, we rode the dry lake bed, we had great food at night, great party, met some new friends.
One of the most unforgettable moments that we had when we were out there, the Razor rides. The Razor rides were absolutely unbelievable. If you didn't get to do them this year, next year, you have to take a Razor ride.
We got classes on getting yourself unstuck, classes on the chassis. My favorite part about it was got to ride in the trophy truck with the Baja 1000 5-time winner. Nothing beats going 90 miles an hour across the desert through big old bumps and jumps.
Big takeaway that we took from going down to Baja was the awesome community that we have of other van owners. You know, how far people want to push themselves, explore new places, and just be with other van owners and lovers is incredible.
That group of people and the community around these vans, what an amazing thing it is that these people of kind of all different walks of life come together.
We had such a great time in the desert with hundreds of other van owners and lovers, eating tacos every day, listening to live music at night. Just being on that dry lake bed was an otherworldly experience.
One of my favorite parts was the sunrise yoga. It was such a magical place to do that type of thing.
There'd be so many moments where you could just go off and be by yourself and experience just this beautiful terrain.
In a nutshell, I would just say it was magical to be around like-minded people in the middle of nowhere in another country. Was pretty cool.
This world is beautiful and worth exploring, and I just want to do more of it. So I'm grateful, and I can't wait to go back.
If you have a van and you want to go on one of the most epic adventures ever, where you can go four-wheeling, go eat some local Mexican food, get out there and hang out with your friends, rip across the desert as fast as you want to go, find some epic waterfalls, anything you want to do in a van, show up at Back to Baja next year, because I guarantee it's going to be 3 times, 4 times, 100 times bigger than it was. Hope to see you there.
Well, we're back from Baja, It was a super awesome event. And thanks to so many of you who came out to support the local community where we had such a big impact in San Filepe, but also a sense of community and bringing everybody together with so many common interests around this awesome van life that we all get to experience. Listen, we had hundreds of people show up in the dry lake bed outside of San Filepe, and we had a huge impact on the local community that's driven by tourism. We were able to support the local economy, not just with folks showing up, but we were also able to help with the stadium lights, as well as a backhoe to help the city get through some of its infrastructure projects. So we're happy that y'all came down and contributed. We're so happy that we're able to have a big impact on the community there, and we're looking forward to doing it again next year, and I hope you're able to join us for sure. If you were down there and had a chance to contribute to the community, know that we had a big impact. We're continuing to have a big impact, and the backhoe is going to be delivered to the community here in the next few weeks as well. Anyway, looking forward to seeing you next year. Look forward to having more of you sleeping sideways, and we'll see you soon.